I've had to sit up with this, yeah, for 8 flipping months, bro. What is this? What are we watching? I don't recognise us. 8 months of this absolute dross.
And I think that's it for Ruben Amorim. It may be not today, it may be not tomorrow, but soon he is gone and his United era is over. We've seen it so many times. Those players are not bothered. They're not bothered. It's Brentford. Respect to Brentford. They should have won 5 or 6-1. They actually were so much better than us. But it's Brentford. They've lost half their team. They've lost their manager. They're candidates to get relegated. It's Brentford. And they've battered Manchester United. It's over. It's over. These players don't care. They're not bothered. They should be called out as much as the Glazers, as much as Sir Jim Radcliffe. They're an absolute stain on this football club, but the manager cannot survive. He cannot deal with it. He can't do it. He's out of his depth. He's losing, he's lost the fans. He's lost the players. It's over.
Absolutely shocking, mate. Absolutely disgusting performance from Man United from minute 1 to minute 98. Dare us to think that we can actually win 2 games in a row. Dare me to be positive. Dare me to try and think we can build momentum. And Ruben Amorim has just been schooled, absolutely schooled by Keith Andrews today. Absolutely schooled in his 6th game in charge for Brentford. His 6th game in charge as a senior level manager. And he got absolutely taken to the UEFA A licence schoolmate. Yeah? I don't want to keep talking about managers and systems and all this stuff because you can see this crap. So any fake positivity you lot are trying to bring around here and say it was on the players or Ruben, I don't want to hear no Ruben coached a 2-2 today because Bruno missed a pen. Altay Bayındır stopped this whole thing being about 5-0.
Brentford, whose manager was labelled a set-piece coach, having his 6th ever game as a professional manager, has tactically outschooled Ruben Amorim. Just let that sink in. Manchester United are not difficult to play against because they are predictable. Every manager knows how to play against Manchester United because they know that Ruben Amorim is going to do the same thing over and over again, even though it's not working. Even though Ruben Amorim has picked up 32 points in 35 games, which is relegation form, that's less points than the Wolves, that's less points than West Ham. And with the promoted side looking better this season, if he continues at this rate, is going to get us relegated. Ruben Amorim has been at Manchester United a year, has lost 21 games, has not won back-to-back games in the Premier League. And while the players were a disgrace today, 1 game a week and the lack of intensity from the players was an absolute disgrace. Ruben Amorim not being signed a midfielder is clearly sin. The players were a disgrace. The players were making mistakes. The players were giving the ball away. The players were showing no intensity. Both can be correct. The players are a disgrace. The manager was a disgrace today. Let's start with the positives, okay? Because we can get this out of the way really quick. Let's start with the positives today. Sesko got a goal. Done. Boom. That's the positives.
When do we win, blood? When do we win? Ruben Amorim has lost 17 of his last 33 matches, bro. That's over 50%, bro. When do we win, bro? You are a flipping fraud. You are a liar. You are a gaslighter, bro. The worst coach in Manchester United history, bro. When they bombed Old Trafford, bro, they did less damage to this football club than you have done, bro. Facts only, you absolute charlatan, bro. And then you want to gaslight the fans and you want to talk all of this emotive bullshit, bro. Disgraceful. Graham Potter got sacked today and a replacement has already been announced. Ineos, if you have a shred of dignity and pride left in you, yeah, get rid of this mug.
Call me negative. I dare you. Right now, I'm looking you in the face. Call me negative. I dare you! I've had to sit up with this, yeah, for 8 flipping months, bro. What is this? What are we watching? I don't recognise us. 8 months of this absolute dross. But we're here told to be positive. We're here told to be looking at the XG. Manchester United Football Club have come to this lows. I can't even predict here a Man United win. I can't even go back to back. We can't even do a 2-game challenge. 2 games. That's all I ask for. But yet this football club is allergic to winning 2 games, bro. Manchester United Football Club, we have risen to new lows. Every single one of them today, yeah, disgrace, bro. Barring Sesko, every single one of them, disgrace. Manager, clueless. We are here now, 8 months into this process, yeah. We don't know the fucking style of players. We don't know the formation. We don't know nothing. He's out of his depth. Ineos. I'm looking at you now. Forget Amorim, yeah? Ineos, you're diabolical. This is incompetence, bro. This is negligence we are watching right now. Negligence.